and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the very first official Pigskin Recap. Well, technically this would be the second one, but we had a lot of difficulties recording the first one. We've been sick, we've been busy. I probably have to get a hernia surgery. Anyways, besides all that, this is the first official episode of the Pigskin Recap, and I'm so glad that you guys are here. On my side, I have Mr. Dylan.Branscome. He's also known as our gorgeous host for HRR, but he's more than that. He's the film fanatic, the film specialist, movie specialist, whatever you want to call him. But at the end of the day, this man is the man, the myth, and the legend, Mr. Dylan.Branscome. How are you doing today, sir?
First of all, I do not deserve that intro.
That was insane.
That's literally insane. Oh, also, yeah, Braven's here, by the way, too. But that's literally insane. Like, that whole intro is nuts. But, yeah, I'm doing good. I go back to college today. A certain game comes out tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man 2. We're all really excited for a review out probably in a couple weeks-ish.
Yeah, we got – so I can talk back here unless you want to introduce me. I mean, I'm off screen.
Oh, and then we also have behind the screen right now, he's taking care of
You want me to say his intro?
Technical – yeah, you go ahead.
The engaged one. Oh. The three-eyed raven, Braven Arrington.
Y'all see I changed my name on Discord to that?
Yeah, yes. The three-eyed – yeah, he's the Raven Braven.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. Makes me feel nice. I came up with that, and I was like, oh. Yeah, I didn't come up with three-eyed raven. That's a Game of Thrones, but – the intro itself.
The Raven Braven is what you came up with, and I changed the name.
It's pretty sick, actually.
So, and we have Spider-Man 2 coming out tonight, and I know that you're not going to see me talking right now. Hi. Nice to see you all today.
Where is he?
But we have that coming out, and Mortal Kombat tournament will be live and streaming in about 3 or 4 weeks. And that same day as we do it, do the tournament, we are going to be recording Spider-Man 2 podcast. So
yes, sir.
We'll be doing both that day. I've already been playing against some of these competitors. It's going to be a wild game.
That Mortal Kombat tournament's going to be nuts. That's going to be the stupidest thing.
I'm going to get destroyed. I've never played Mortal Kombat in my life.
I played Super Smash.
This ain't no sponsorship, no promotion, because
we're just having a good time.
I played Super Smash. That's it.
We'll be raising money for St. Jude's during this time. So
we will. Yeah. So everybody, please tune in whenever we do that. But getting back to the video, I am known as the host for today. You know me as the Elvis loving, hip thrusting, jailhouse rocking, Matthew, freaking, Morrison,
Shout out LA Night,
All right. So you guys might be wondering what's Pigskin Recap. So me and Dylan, we came up with this idea like a couple months ago now. A couple months. We've been trying to do this.
Back in the old days.
We just wanted to talk about sports. Me and him, we're both really big football fans. As you can see, I have my Tar Heel jersey on. He has his Wake Forest jersey on. We both go to colleges. We both love college football, and we love NFL. So a little bit of background about Pigskin Recap, what we're going to be doing. We'll give updates on college football, like the standings, the scores, our predictions on it, and some of the NFL. For the NFL, we're both Panther fans, which pray for us because we're dealing with a lot as it is right there.
I'm so sad right now.
It is like I might need medicine for the depression I go through.
Therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy.
But we'll give minor updates about other NFL teams, but mainly focus on the Panthers because, you know, that's the one we pay attention to.
That's our team, unfortunately.
We got to rep them. And any of y'all cannot say that I'm a bandwagon if we ever turn out to be in the Super Bowl because I am fighting through with this team.
We've been through it all.
Yeah, we have. And David Tepper, screw you.
Oh, yeah. Get rid of him.
Get rid of him?
There's not really a way to get rid of him, but he just has to leave or sell the team. But
oh, my gosh, dude.
Anyways.
Yeah, anyways.
Before we get just hooked on that.
And we'll also give injury updates, you know, any breaking news that we hear around the NFL, any big trades, anything like that, you know. So starting off the show, we're going to – what we tried to do in the first episode, we were trying to give our preseason predictions for college football. You know, but we're 6-7 weeks. This is week 7 now.
Yeah, week 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so week 7, we're into the college football, and honestly,
we're on week 8.
Oh,
we're on week 8.
Oh,
I looked it up on ESPN just now.
Oh, for some reason I'm thinking, okay, yeah, that makes sense because Carolina already had their bye week.
Yep.
My fault. My apologies. We are in week 8. But anyways, we're just going to give some of our predictions on college football, where somebody will stand at the end of the road. You know. Top 4 teams. At first, we thought it was the top 12, but we were wrong. That's not until next year.
That's not until next year.
So, Mr. Dylan.Branscome, Who do you think is going to make the top 4 this year?
Top 4? I think Michigan's a lock. Speaking of Michigan,
Really?
Michigan had some crazy stuff go down today, apparently.
Enlighten me, because I did not know about this.
I'm not sure about the rules with this, but apparently they have been sending out scouts to other, not just Big Ten schools, but like CFP contenders.
Oh, wow.
To steal to look at the signs they use for certain plays and like report back what the signs are. And I'm not entirely sure what really is the problem with that, because I feel like that's
kind of smart.
That's just not recruiting. That's just like researching, I guess, on what
doing your homework.
Yeah,
I mean, being a scout.
If you know what the signs are, you know what defense to call, I guess. But like maybe there's some sort of written bylaw in the NCAA guidelines.
I feel like they would get disqualified for that.
Yeah, so they're being investigated as of today. I saw it on Instagram about a few hours ago. So
you know how the NCAA is.
They got crazy rules, but
yeah. Can we talk about like not the little? I mean, it's not getting off topic, but my boy Tez Walker finally got eligible
to play. Yeah,
and I love the support that not only Tar Heel fans gave. It was other contenders, like even rival schools, was like, NCAA, what are y'all doing? Like, you know, that's at the end of the day.
It's a dumb rule.
It shows how much everybody cares for the players.
Yeah.
And NCAA is just trash. That's what
I
they
agree.
are.
Oh, back to the ranking thing.
Yeah, sorry.
No, 4 teams. So Michigan, I think, is a lock. Georgia.
Okay.
I want to say Georgia. I feel that's going to come back. Yeah, I think that's going to come back and bite me though if I say that.
I don't think they're going to make it. Have you seen how they've been just cruising by Baylor?
I think Washington might make it.
I could see it.
If they win the Pac-12, Pac-12, right?
Michael Penix is a dog.
Do you see what Desmond Howard said on game day the other day?
No, what did he say?
He apparently his last name Penix.
Yeah.
Well, has a strong resemblance to another word, and
I think I did see
and Desmond was like saying like, oh yeah, the fans love saying this when he does good or whatever. Big Penix energy is what he kept, and he didn't say it once. He said it like over and over and over again.
It didn't sound like Penix either. It sounded like
He just said big penis energy on ESPN TV. Yeah. Isn't that crazy, Braven?
Are you actually serious?
I'm being serious. I saw it on Twitter.
And he was like, literally in the crowd. Big.
Yeah, he's like, big Penix energy. Big Penix energy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really bad. Anyways.
Oh, boy.
Washington, I'm going to be optimistic with my rankings here. Who I want to see in it, you know? Who do I think's going to be in it?
I'm so tired of seeing like 3 SEC teams.
Yeah, who I want to be in it? Michigan, Washington. I think Penn State is really freaking good, and no one's really looking at them.
Oh, yeah.
I want Penn State in there. And I think either Florida State or maybe Georgia. Maybe Ohio State, too.
Okay.
If I had Ohio State, though, in there, that'd be 3 Big Ten schools in the top 4. I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay.
I think if I had to choose, probably Michigan, Penn State, Florida State, Washington. That's going to be my
okay.
Yeah, I want that to happen. What I think is going to happen is probably 3 SEC schools are probably going to get in there somehow, and then there's going to be one other Big Ten.
I can tell you one of them's not going to be Alabama. I don't care what anybody says.
Bad.
They look terrible.
Y'all are ranked ahead of Alabama.
We
right now.
are.
Isn't that insane?
That I never thought I would see that day.
That's
and
insane.
okay, so I want to agree with you about Michigan, but I'm looking at their schedule, who they played.
Yeah.
They haven't played nobody.
Who have they beaten them up though?
I mean, they've beaten them up pretty bad. So that's what I'm looking at. This is a real test. You want to know what the remaining schedule is? They have Michigan State this coming up Saturday.
They should beat Michigan State.
They should beat them.
At Michigan State?
Yeah.
Trap game.
Yeah. At Purdue. Against Purdue.
They should beat
home,
Purdue. Handedly beat Purdue.
At Penn State.
See, I think that's going to determine who goes to CFP.
In the Big Ten?
In the Big Ten,
that's
too,
going to be, Michigan at Maryland.
Maryland's kind of sneaky. Yeah, Maryland's kind of sneaky.
Then last game at Michigan,
Ohio State. Yep.
So it's coming down between Penn State, Ohio State, and Michigan. One of those teams is going to make it.
Yeah.
One of them.
I want to say Penn State because, dude, they look good.
I see Penn State.
Yeah.
They have not.
Yeah. They've always gotten close.
They always
can't
get
make
bounced
any
out
noise.
at the last 1 or 2 weeks. But
I think Penn State out of those 3.
Yeah.
I don't think Ohio State is honestly
I don't see it
incredible.
Now, Ohio State's, I don't think they've played really anybody either as well.
They are one of those teams that can sneak in easily, though.
Oh, for sure. I think, I do believe an ACC team's going to make it this year. which is
Florida State, probably.
yeah, it'll probably be them. I want to be optimistic. I want to say my Tar Heels because
Y'all look good.
we look.
Do y'all play Florida State this year?
We do not. We have the ACC
Championship.
Whoever wins that game will be that 4
Oh, for sure. I think y'all maybe lose one game.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't even see it. I think the one game we might lose.
Do y'all play Duke?
We do, but it's at home.
I don't know, dude.
Duke's got a really good defense, but Riley Leonard is overrated in my opinion. He's overrated. I haven't seen nothing.
You better not eat your words.
He's a game manager at best.
And is he hurt still?
I think so, but I think he will be back for the North Carolina game.
Of course he will.
I bet that will be the college game day.
Probably.
I really hope so. But it's going to come
Well,
down.
isn't it rivalry week? No, wait, no, it's not. Rivalry week is weird for the ACC this year.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of strange, but
I don't think Duke's going to get there this year, the ACC championship, because their upcoming game is Florida State.
Duke's not going to make it to the ACC championship game. No, for
Yeah.
sure. They've had a good year though this year. Better
They've
than
had
my
a
Demon Deacons.
they've had a great year.
Wake's had a rough year.
How's Wake doing?
Like 4-3.
Yeah,
They're not doing too hot. We've
Sam
lost.
Hartman.
That's a big loss.
That's
And
a really big loss.
some reason our defense is really good this year. If we had last year's offense and
Oh my
this year's
gosh,
defense,
yes.
oh my gosh, should have been. I mean,
I hated
granted,
playing
Clemson.
I hated playing against y'all last year. Sam Hartman was eating us up. I think we got we
Yeah.
escaped with the win.
Yeah.
But Wake Forest is no slouch.
Granted, Clemson, they have their offensive struggles this year, but we held Clemson to like 13.
Clemson's. I think they've always been known more as a defensive.
Yeah, but they've
had a
usually.
really
last
talented-
year they scored 50 points on us.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I don't even want to talk about Clemson last year, man. They wrecked me in the ACC championship. I was in the stands and I was on the Clemson fan side.
Oh, man, you're just hearing it.
Oh gosh, I was crying.
Yeah, hearing it. But yeah, that's all I can really think of for Georgia. Yeah, look up Georgia real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking at their
Ooh.
upcoming schedule. Yeah, they got a tough
Ooh,
one. They're
at
not gonna-
Florida.
Yeah.
Missouri is good this
Florida
year.
should be ranked.
I kind of disagree. I
Really?
don't think they have a quarterback at all.
Yeah. But I mean, like, in the swamp's gonna be ugly.
That's gonna be a tough game. I think the Mizzou game's gonna be tough too.
Missouri's good.
Ole Miss
Tennessee-
they should beat.
Yeah, Ole Miss they should.
At Tennessee is trouble.
Anytime at
Yeah.
Tennessee is
it's-
trouble,
yeah.
but I don't really.
They're gonna beat the socks off of Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see them losing
Georgia
about
and
2-3 games there.
Should make it. Should.
They should.
They should, but I wouldn't be surprised if Penn State. I don't see Ohio State getting over.
Bremen
Michigan.
just got up.
Yeah, he just left. I definitely think it's going to be between Michigan and Penn State out of the Big Ten. Now, the Pac-12, like you said, Washington.
Washington, Oregon.
See, but Washington already beat Oregon, though. That's the thing. It depends if Washington loses now, really. That was a great game, though. Oregon, like, honestly, I don't think they should.
Oh, you're talking like Pac-12 championship?
Oh, yeah, they could meet up again, couldn't they?
Because I don't see another team in the Pac. Well, Utah.
Or did they separate it by, like, divisions? Like,
I don't know.
Because ACC this year, they switched
The
it.
conferences are getting confusing.
Oh, next year's going to be even
ACC
worse. We
with
got Stanford coming in,
Stanford,
California.
SMU. SMU is going to be the ACC next year. That's ridiculous.
Dude, it's crazy. But, yeah, I'm looking at, I think Georgia and Michigan, I agree with you there. And I'm going to look up, I want to see Washington's remaining schedule and Oregon's.
Oh, man, Washington. They're so fun to watch this year.
Dude, that offense is exciting as ever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not going to be easy.
Arizona State, they should beat. Stanford, they should beat. But, I mean, lo and behold, they beat Colorado last week.
Yeah, Stanford.
USC.
Talk about one of the greatest comebacks I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
In college. I didn't even see it.
I didn't see it. It was 1 a.m. It was freaking late. I went to
Why
bed.
is Pac-12 games so
It's
late?
because it's on the West Coast.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So like they're playing their games at like 6 p.m. on their side, and it's 9 p.m.
It
for
comes
us.
on at 11 o'clock.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
I ain't
like,
watching.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I ain't watching that. I went to bed. They were up 29-0. Colorado. I wake back up. They lost in triple overtime or whatever.
Did you see the meme of Coach Prime?
The meme.
Yeah.
What is it?
Like just him smiling on the sideline.
Oh yeah, it's like the timeline of the game, like based on how he was feeling. Like, oh man, it was rough.
It makes me think of those memes where it's like a really good team and then it turns into the Falcons. Like,
Oh
'cause they're
god.
such
Oh yeah,
joke artists.
28-3. Yeah, 28-3.
But they have at USC. USC has an awesome offense, but their defense is
Golly, they're inconsistent.
god awful.
Yeah, they are so
God
inconsistent.
awful. It reminds me of like North Carolina
They
last
won't be able
year.
to stop Washington.
Yeah, they won't. Utah at Washington.
Utah and Washington's going to be a shootout.
Yeah, it'll
Going to
be-
be a shootout.
Then Washington's at Oregon State. Washington don't have it easy.
The Pac-12, they're like, hey, we won't be a
Yeah.
conference next year. We're going to go freaking
We're going
balls to the
off.
wall.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Wait, where's Oregon going to go then? Do you know?
Where's Oregon going to go? I don't remember.
If they're not doing the
I don't know.
Pac-12
It's
no
either
more.
Big 12 or Big 10. One of the two.
Oregon has an easier remaining schedule, I think. They got Washington State at home, and then at Utah. That's probably their toughest
They
remaining
have a
game.
lot of home games left.
Yes. It's more in Oregon's favor. Washington could move out, and Oregon step right back in.
Oregon's too.
Oregon, that game could have went either way. Either
Yep.
team could have won.
Oregon's really good this year. So
And then, it's going to come down between them. But I'm going to say Oregon gets back in.
okay.
I like Oregon. Like
I do like.
I
I like the
do-
Pac-12 overall.
yeah. Now I'm looking up North Carolina's because it's going to come down between us
Okay,
and
y'all
Florida
should
State.
beat the socks off of Virginia.
I'm not even, dude.
Watch out for Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech is the trap game.
Yep.
We have Campbell at home.
Okay. Duke. Watch out for
Duke
Duke.
is going to be tough. Then we
At
got to go
Clemson.
at Clemson.
At Clemson.
At those two games right there is going to really test. If we win those games,
Yeah.
we're in the ACC
Now,
championship. I think.
State's not good this year, but
State's
it's not.
always like
It's not easy to play at Carter Finley
no,
ever.
it's not. No.
So
And then I'm going to look up Florida State's because Florida State still has a tough remaining schedule. I don't think they're going to lose in conference, but they could lose at Florida.
yeah. Or we're forgetting about Texas too. You know,
Oh yeah, I haven't really.
Oklahoma. That's another undefeated team.
Oh yeah, yep.
Oklahoma. They're scoring like 80,000 points a game. So
Yeah.
you never know with them. Notre Dame's out of it, which sucks. I was really pulling for them this year.
Yeah,
My boy Sam, just gonna get it done.
yeah. Notre Dame. They've had some really tough games though. Like
Yeah.
I mean, didn't they have to go on the road at Duke, and they pulled that one off.
Yeah.
And then what was the games that they did lose? They lost to.
They lost to
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Wasn't it?
Barely.
Wasn't it USC? they
Louisville.
lost? Louisville beat
Sam.
the brakes off.
Yeah.
them.
Well,
let's
Sam Hartman just can't play against Louisville. I don't know
No.
what's going on with him.
Let's talk about how Louisville choked against.
Pitt.
Pitt, like-
Golly. They
I was
lost by
like,
like 17 points.
I was like, where was this?
Yeah, exactly, for real.
Pitt, because their biggest thing is they've always had a really good defense, but their biggest thing was their quarterback struggles this year.
They can't recover. They've had Pickett for 8 years, so they can't.
Yeah.
they struggle in the. It's like Wake's situation right now. We had Sam Hartman for 6 years.
Yeah.
Now he's at Notre Dame.
That's what happens, man. You know, I don't know. Louisville, they had the easiest remaining schedule. They could have went to the ACC championship.
They could have.
let
And then-
alone- but now they done screwed themselves
Yeah, they screwed
up.
themselves up.
I mean, because
it's only one loss, but
yeah, but
you got when you go against the
be
big
Pitt-
dogs like
Pitt should not have been a loss.
yeah,
for
you
them.
go against big dogs like Carolina and
Yeah.
Clemson and Florida State.
Now Florida State, you know, they got Duke at home. They'll win that because it's
At
at
Wake,
home.
baby. Hey,
And then it's
I'm
at
not
Wake.
believing in Florida State until they beat Wake Forest. They haven't beaten us since 2018.
Wake- Florida State has gotten by a couple games. Now they've beaten the brakes off of some really good teams, but then there's games
Yeah.
they shouldn't lose
Yeah,
that they barely win.
yeah. I mean, here's the thing.
Like
you know,
Boston
that
College, they almost lost to Boston College. They almost went to
that's
overtime.
crazy. They
They won 31-28.
Yeah.
Like
Wake. They haven't beat us since 2018. So
yeah. And then at Pitt, who knows? Pitt.
who knows? Heinz Field, baby.
Then Miami at Florida State.
Ah.
Miami is better than what they look like.
Yes, they
They
are.
should not
They should not have lost that one
to
game.
Georgia Tech.
Yeah, they should not have.
Now, we beat the brakes off of them. I don't care if the score said we only won by 10. If you watch the game, we were in control. Then they got North Alabama,
Well,
and then
beat
at
them.
Florida. The game I think they would lose the most likely is at Florida.
At Florida. That looks like a trap
and if
game.
Duke shows up like they did this past
Yeah,
week,
yeah.
I mean, who knows? That'll be an exciting game because if Duke wins that, they might actually
Make
they
some
would
noise.
have a chance to
Yeah,
make the ACC
make some noise,
championship.
yeah.
But yeah, that's okay. So my top four, you're going to have a SEC team in there. There's no way college football would not just have a SEC
Yeah.
team. If they don't, that would be awesome. Honestly,
Yeah, Georgia's probably in there.
yeah. I would love to see Michigan, Oklahoma.
There's so many teams I'd love to see in it this year.
Michigan, Oklahoma, Washington, or Oregon, and
Yeah.
UNC. I would love to see something like that,
Okay.
but that's not going to happen probably.
Yeah.
So Georgia, Michigan. I'm going to say Oregon.
Okay.
I'm going to say Oregon sneaks back in there. I think, well, I got to see Oklahoma. I'm sorry, guys. I got to
We did check Oklahoma's schedule, actually. That's Oklahoma State.
What?
The Cowboys.
Yeah, they're not making it. Sorry.
I don't think so either.
Okay, well, Oklahoma has a really favorable schedule, actually. They got UCF at home, at Kansas,
Oklahoma State,
against West Virginia, at BYU, and versus TCU.
TCU, man, what a fall from grace. You know, it's been
That
hard to
sucks.
watch.
Man,
Yeah.
they just can't get back on their feet, man, after what Georgia did to
What
them
you doing?
last year.
We're ordering pizza like right now.
Okay. Okay. I'll give my standings and then I'll order the pizza.
Okay.
So Oklahoma's gonna probably go 12-0. Honestly, that's probably the easiest.
They have to win the Big 12, probably against Texas.
Oh, another
Big River battle, whatever it's called.
I think Texas
One of
would
those.
beat them that time.
Huh?
I think Texas would beat them that time because that game
Maybe.
went back and forth.
Yeah, maybe.
It could have went either way.
If Texas beats them, that's going to change things a lot.
Oh yeah. See, that's the beauty about college football. Like next year, honestly, like I'm gonna like that there'll be like top 12 teams, but at the same time, it like takes the thrill out.
I'm not a fan of top 12.
You're not.
If
think it
you're
should
going to
be top
expand it,
eight.
8. We've talked about this.
Yes, we have.
If you're going to expand it, make it 8.
Yeah.
I think because
12 is too many.
you go from 12, like the amount of the skill gap between the 12 seed and the 1 seed.
It's so different.
It's so different. Like the 1 seed's going to freaking blow them out of the water.
Yeah.
There's no.
And then there's some teams that like, they don't get enough love just because of their conferences.
Yeah.
There's some like I remember like a couple years ago UCF.
UCF.
They were blowing
I mean,
people
now
out,
they
like-
call themselves the national champions of 20 something. Whenever they were undefeated.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
they're like,
they were-
oh, we didn't go to CFP, but
They
we
were
were undefeated, so
They
we're.
were 13-0 and they
Yeah.
were ranked number 9.
They put national champions on their stadium.
What?
I'm not joking. Look this up. Like if you go to UCF Stadium, it
Okay.
says 2018 national champions or whatever.
UCF.
That's corny.
Yeah, that's
It's corny, bro.
nobody is gonna support that. Sorry,
That's
Not
really
even
corny.
if I went to UCF, I would not support that.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Were you gonna say something?
Yeah, I'm
Brandon?
gonna say something just because like.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Wait, they actually so they didn't go like fully
Okay.
in.
Yeah, let
to
me
the
explain this
conference.
to you. So, yeah.
gotta explain. Like, say someone's like actually like getting into this like I am. Like, say like what actually led
Okay.
them to do that.
So the CFP college football playoff takes the top 4 teams in the country.
yes,
Usually those top 4 teams.
and
are
it's going
taken
and it's going 12 this time.
next
will
year.
next year.
That's what I'm saying. Next
The
year.
top 4 teams usually come from the conferences like SEC,
SEC's the best.
the
like,
best football conference.
level.
Okay.
Big 12, Big 10.
ACC might
sometimes.
get lucky.
Florida State and Clemson. That's about it.
Okay.
Okay. Nobody else in ACC.
Nobody else
well,
gets a
most
chance.
of the time, nobody else is as good as Clemson
Yeah.
or something.
So that's usually who gets taken. UCF plays in the.
Dude, I don't even.
I don't remember
think it's
their
the Big
conference.
12 or it's,
Maybe their conference is okay now. But one year they went undefeated. Didn't lose a game. Won their conference.
it's the Big 12. Yep.
Big 12.
They're
won their
not making it
conference.
this year.
They weren't in the Big 12 though. I don't think when they were undefeated.
Okay, yeah.
Because they were undefeated and they were in the Big 12, they would have made it.
I don't even know. What
But
it's
anyways,
called. the small team.
undefeated and beat everyone.
Okay.
They were number 9. They finished number 9 that year.
Okay.
So they couldn't go to the CFP and play.
But they go based off of strength of schedule.
Yes.
who'd
Strength
you
of
play,
schedule. Who'd you play? Who'd you beat? That kind of
How
thing.
bad did you beat
Yeah.
them? Stuff like it's all like sometimes it's bogus crap.
Yeah.
Like sometimes there's like teams that should have got in that does.
Yeah. But so that happens. They don't get in. Their
Okay.
fans lose their minds. They're like, we should have been in. We were undefeated. We should have been in there. So then they say, oh, yeah, UCF, doesn't matter who wins the national championship this year. UCF is the national champions. So much to the fact that the actual stadium, you can look up a picture of the stadium.
I'm looking it up.
The
now.
actual UCF actually has like like above the box, like the
Please
box
tell me
seats.
they raised the banner.
It's like I don't know.
Oh my
It is
gosh.
20. It's like 2018 national. You look it up on your computer. It's like
I-
2018 national champions on the stadium. Me and my friend Joe, shout out Joe Hearn, we're like watching and we were like, oh my gosh, they actually put that on there.
What should I look up? UCF Stadium. What?
Just look up national champions. But yeah, so like they put it up there. Yeah, dude, for real, it's real.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
2017.
I'm literally,
2017. That's when it was.
yeah, I'm looking at
It's
it right
up
now.
there.
Oh my.
I'm looking
I'm
at
so serious.
This right here.
Yes.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh my word.
Well, okay, now
That's
this
crazy.
says conference champions.
It does like no. It
Based on that, that's what it's saying.
no
Yeah.
look, right there under Spectrum
no.
Stadium.
No, it's-
2017 national champions.
no,
They
it
have
still-
it on there.
It still says it. It still says it. Even oh my
Okay.
word.
Yeah.
No offense.
They have
to
a
you.
flag.
It's a banner, yeah.
So
No,
they
no, no,
raised the
a
banner.
So
flag.
they raised the banner.
No, a flag.
What do you mean a flag?
What do you mean?
Oh my God, they do. They probably sell merch that's like, yeah, we market ourselves as national champs.
Dude,
That's 2017. I'm being so for real. They play. I thought it was just a fan thing.
I found that hilarious because you're like, no, you ban her. I went, no, a flag.
I find that hilarious. No offense to UCF. I don't care if you were undefeated. You know who also was undefeated that year that went to the national championship? Clemson and Alabama. You're not beating one of them.
Yeah,
no
for real.
offense.
So like
You're not that big.
they like,
Oh my word.
like me and my friend thought that it was just like a fan thing. They just say that because they're undefeated. And then we saw a stadium was like, oh my gosh, the athletic department endorses this type of behavior. That's ridiculous. So yeah, UCF fans, you suck. You're weird. Corny.
Yeah, y'all are very weird. What is Central Florida?
Yeah.
That's it? Yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all are stupid.
Yeah, but anyways, went off on that tangent.
Okay, so my.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my top 4. Sorry. So top 4.
Yep.
Georgia, Michigan. Oh man. You know what? I'm not even gonna say one of the Pac-12 wins. I'm not even gonna say either one of them.
Really?
Oregon or Washington. I'm actually gonna say it's gonna be Oklahoma.
Okay.
I'm going to say, yep, Georgia, Michigan, Oklahoma. I'm going to be biased. I don't freaking care. North Carolina.
Okay.
Because we have a path. We win out our games, which we can.
Yeah.
We can. There's a possibility. The 2 toughest games is going to be, 3, honestly. Georgia Tech is no scrub against us. For some reason, we have a bad record against them. I don't know. Them.
We just waved at Brittany.
And then at Duke. Against Duke. And then at Clemson. We win those games. We should be in the ACC championship, and whoever wins that will probably get the 4th spot in the national college football predictions. You know, so that's what I'm saying. That's my top 4.
Order pizza, bro.
All right, I'm gonna order pizza. I'm gonna leave the stand to you, sir, and while I order it.
Okay.
I'll still be over here. You can whatever you want to talk about.
Okay. I guess Wake sucks. We don't suck. It's not that bad.
I haven't paid attention to Wake as much.
It's because there's nothing to pay attention to.
Yeah.
It's just
Sam Hartman was the biggest money maker.
Our offense is our offensive line isn't like, because last year we had the offensive line that they were all like 5th years and they were so good and they all played with each other for like 4 years. They built that chemistry up and now they all got drafted because they were so good last year.
I love it when players actually I know that you want to go to the NFL and make your money. I understand that, but I love when a player I'd rather have a couple 3 or 4 stars, let them develop.
Yeah.
Because by the time they get to their senior year, they're
gonna be good.
5-star caliber.
Yep.
They're older, they're more mature. Then have a bunch of 5 stars that leave after their junior year.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. But hurry up and order the pizza, bro.
I'm trying. I'm doing.
Do 2 cheeses and a fettuccine Alfredo, and I'll be back to the Alfredo.
Okay.
Yeah, Brandon gets Alfredo for when we order pizza. It's weird.
That's not for him.
Oh, Brittany gets it. And it's weird.
Oh.
Just kidding, Brittany. We love you. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Uptown girl. She's been living in her uptown world.
It should be done in
I forget the words to Uptown Girl.
Oh, okay. Candy corn.
Oh, I got candy corn last night from my mother.
Okay. Weird, but I don't like candy corn.
Okay, that's not weird though.
I honestly think it's the worst
Hi,
candy
guys.
made.
You can comment on this video if you would like a Halloween little special from us. All right, bye.
Oh God, we dress up.
Spider-Man. All the different.
But that's not a weird thing to say.
I don't like.
By the way, we're gonna take a hiatus and talk about football for a second while we order pizza.
Yeah. Oh, what's Sal's favorite pizza?
Yeah.
Comment down below.
Candy corn? Yeah, it's not weird to not like candy corn, you know?
It's disgusting to me, man.
It's really sweet. He's ordering it.
Yeah. Okay. It just everything crashes. We're screwed.
Everything blows up. But no, yeah, candy corn definitely not a thing to you have to like it. That's definitely not. It's so sweet. I can only take so much of it at a time.
I'm more of a everybody likes certain things. I'm more of I like the chocolate candies better
Okay.
than what's a or Jolly Ranchers. I love Jolly Ranchers.
I'm not a big chocolate guy. So
Dude, I will smack a Reese cup.
You'll smack it.
I will.
Which is no, I can't get into chocolate stuff. I think the one thing chocolate I'll eat is maybe a Reese's cup, sometimes, you know.
Dude, Reese Cups is banging.
Reese's
because
Cup,
it's
dude.
not too sweet. It's like sweet and savory, and I freaking love them.
Yeah, I really like them. But
Am I doing the hand tossed? That's normal.
I mean, it's a normal pizza. Yeah.
I don't know. Some people like the deep dish stuff. Or
I mean,
pan.
either one works. Pan is like it's more baked, right? So it's like a little bit more burnt.
Yeah, has like the Detroit.
I could be wrong. I don't know anything about pizza.
I didn't even know that this place had fettuccine alfredo. I don't even see a fettuccine alfredo.
Fetty
Wap.
fettuccine alfredo at a pizza restaurant's crazy. You might. Oh, did you find it?
Oh. I'm assuming that's
Let me see.
the chicken alfredo. Yeah, that's it, right?
Chicken alfredo pasta. Yeah. Does it look like fettuccine noodles? Oh yeah. Yes.
But does she want chicken in it? Some people, you know.
I can call Braven real quick.
Yeah, please, because I can do either one.
He's going on speaker, so you guys will hear him too.
All right, guys. We are getting a call from Three-Eyed Braven.
I hope he answers.
Raven
He should have his
Sorry.
phone on him. If he doesn't answer, I'm going to be really mad.
Me too.
Hey, Braven, you're on
on
Pigskin
speaker.
Recap. You're on speaker. So what does Brittany want? She want chicken Alfredo or just the Alfredo?
Just the regular Alfredo.
I'm so glad I thought about that.
Okay, yeah, Matt was really considerate.
Because there's only one thing, and it says like premium chicken, normal or none. So I'm putting
Just do none. All right, yeah. We just wanted to clarify which Alfredo she wanted from a pizza restaurant, which is weird. But we love you, Brittany. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right, bye, Braven. You're welcome. But what were we talking about? Like, what were we talking about?
I thought of the Chicken Little movie. What were we talking about?
Oh, I just watched that.
I love Chicken
I
Little.
gave a review on it. People hated my review. I gave it a 5.5. I did not like Chicken Little a
I
lot.
love Chicken Little, dude.
Sometimes it was funny. That was about it. That was about all that movie offers.
Oh man.
So it's getting hot
yeah,
in here.
what were we talking about?
What were we talking about? It was funny the first time he said it. Then he said like 2 other times. I was like,
Braven
okay.
pays me back.
He said he was going to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Jesus. They're braving under the bus. Make him sound like a terrible guy. Braven's not going to pay me back. But
$8.
oh man. But we'll start talking about NFL soon, probably whenever we get this ordered.
Yeah, sorry guys.
And it won't be
What if I
anything in
put
depth.
pay with cash? He gets there.
Oh yeah, you have to pay, sir. And he's like, what? You can prepay though. You can prepay. Okay, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, I was making sure.
I gotta get my card.
Okay. But I drank all Celsius, by the way. I have to drive back to school after this. I need so much energy to, keep her going. Huh? Yeah, I know, right? I don't have to get dinner. That's nice. Because I was probably going to do that. I don't know how long we've been recording. I think probably about 35, 40 minutes, maybe. If I'm on the money with that, that'd be insane. But
Dude, it's amazing, like, because this is my first time hosting. I would always, I'd be like, what if we, run out of things to talk about? Like, we've been just talking about college football.
bro,
We're not even done.
podcasts are easy, dude. I'm just kidding. They're not easy. They're not easy at all. But, oh, God, I'm going to burp now. I'm talking to the Celsius. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I can't stop my indigestion.
Why won't you scan?
Why do you do the scan thing? You just type in the information. I don't even know the scan thing was possible.
I didn't either, but I'm lazy.
Yeah.
But I'm
Oh my God. But
sorry.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of things to talk about now. You said that, and I'm
Okay.
like, oh, great. I don't know what to say.
What else was?
You can go.
I
We can go to
I can
NFL right
talk
now.
and
We
do
can go to
this.
NFL now.
Oh yeah,
All right. What do you have to say about NFL, Matt? What's going on with that? National Football League out of 10.
dude.
Last week kind of sucked football
last
wise.
week was terrible.
Like there was no good games on.
No, dude.
Everyone's playing super sloppy.
Yeah, 49ers lost. I mean, it was a hiccup game. Let's be real. They're
Eagles
still,
lost.
Yeah, I was actually kind of happy about that. I think they
You
were
don't like the Eagles?
I mean, I do. The only reason I like the Eagles at all is because of Jason Kelsey. That dude is my homie.
Love Jason
I
Kelsey.
love the Kelsey brothers. Can we talk about that?
Oh, T
Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
T Swift. T Swizzle.
Putting my man Travis on the map.
Yeah, for real. But no,
That's amazing.
I've seen some criticism in the NFL online about being like, they're playing into it a little too much, or something about. And to an extent, I do agree.
I agree because I'm like every time at a game,
Every time,
Taylor
yes,
Swift.
after every play,
I'm
basically.
like, think
I get it. We get it. Taylor Swift's there. I do like the relationship though, and I think they are.
Yes.
They're very cute to watch, and it's a very cultural moment. Like, whenever Taylor Swift showed up to that, was it the Bronco? What game was it? Bears.
She showed up to the Bears.
The Bears one.
They got a lot of attention. The Bears.
Yeah.
That was the most attention.
That was the attention
Bears
the
got.
Chicago Bears have gotten all season. But like when she showed up there, it was like oh my God, like Taylor Swift is at this game. What the heck is going on?
Right.
And she's talking to Donna like they've known each other for years. Like, what
I
the
know
heck?
her and his mom hit it off so well.
I'm thinking
I think they're gonna get married.
I'm thinking they've been talking a little bit longer than
Oh yeah.
than they've let
yeah.
on.
I still respect it because like it's like more known, but they're still keeping it all private in
Yeah.
a way.
Yeah,
the
in a
only
way.
thing you do is you see them walk out of the stadium together.
Yeah. In a way, they're keeping it a little more private. But Travis is like kind of welcoming that public.
Yeah.
He's not like mad about it. He's like, well, we're two celebrities. This is going to happen. Like, there's,
Right.
there's nothing we can do about
Like,
it.
it's normal.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a crazy thing. That was not on my like bucket list for this year. Or not my bucket, well, my checklist. That's probably bucket list is like what I want to do. But checklist is like that wasn't on it though. Like Taylor Swift and
It was
Travis
very
Kelce.
shocking because I didn't.
Fantasy teams.
All right, Braven. My order is it's ready.
It's ready to go?
Well, it's
Well, he's not. This isn't a live stream. He's not going to be able to like hear
forgot
you
about
say
that.
that.
let me text. him.
But our fantasy teams. Me and Matt are both 4-2.
We are.
Now I beat Matt
He's
earlier
beating me, but I want to.
because Dylan's first in the league.
Yeah, he's first because we have the same record. He's got the tiebreaker over me, and he has the most points
I
in the
have
league.
896
because his
points right now.
freaking Team has given him like no less than 110 because of last week.
Every
you're
week I've gotten
averaging at
like
least
115
150.
plus.
Yeah, you're getting like 140 every week almost though.
Yeah. Now I've lost. The first game I lost because everyone kind of sucks week one. Because it's like everyone's kind of figuring out what's going on. You know, if you win your week one game, that's like, oh my gosh.
Are you looking at yours? I'm looking at mine.
Yeah. Then I lost to Ethan. Y'all know Ethan, bearded pog champ, Ethan Justice.
Yeah.
Lost to Ethan because he had Jamar Chase week. What week are we on?
Had the one that he had the 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, the one where he went off.
Yeah.
Well,
everybody knew it's Jamar Chase. I mean,
yeah.
he's
And it's going to happen at some point because that was the week after he said, "I'm always effing open."
Yeah.
And then
7-Eleven. That's kind of a cool name.
Yeah.
Nickname for him.
And then he was like, and then Joe Burrow was like, all right, he's always open. I'm just going to throw it to him the whole time. He
Yeah.
had like 15 receptions, 200 yards and 3 touchdowns, something like that. He got 50 points. And I had Anthony Richardson the week he got hurt
Yeah.
because Justin Herbert was on bye and I had to play him and he got hurt. And I was like,
So right now I'm currently 3rd in the league based off of because there's a 4-way tie for
yeah,
5.
5-way tie.
5-way tie
5
for the
people are
best
4-2.
record. And then the rest is just kind of no offense, they're just not that good.
Yeah.
I'm in 3rd. Me and Harrison, one of our buddies.
You know what's hilarious, actually?
What's up?
Fahim, shout out Fahim, is 4-2 with us. He is outscored. Points for and points against. He has scored less than he is people scored on him. And he has won 4 games.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Whatever. His schedule's been freaking a breeze. I play him this week.
Yeah.
Don't worry. That's going to get snapped.
I beat
real
him
quick.
the week before last because I beat Johnny barely.
Yeah.
But I'm playing Harrison this week, so
Shout
that'll
out
be the
Harrison.
fight for the 2nd spot.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be able to catch up to you within the next couple weeks.
All right,
probably,
so
unless you just
I'll
have
say
some
my
bad
I'll say my
weeks.
lineup. You can say yours after.
Okay.
I got Herbert starting at QB. My running back one is Josh Jacobs, which has been off and on.
Yeah,
He started off slow, and then he had 2 games where he did really good, and then this past week he was okay.
The Raiders just need to run the ball more.
Yeah, they do.
Everybody knows that. Jimmy G, I don't trust him.
I don't trust Jimmy G.
Go ahead.
Then I have Raheem Mostert, who has been
That's
awesome.
a fantasy
Yeah, who's been awesome
Jeez, dude.
this year, except for when what's your guy? How do you say his name? He's the other running back for Miami.
Oh, Achan.
Yeah.
He's a rookie.
He's a
but
rookie.
This man has gave me like 20
Yeah.
points every week.
And now he's hurt. Praying that he gets better, but
yeah,
Mostert's now getting
yeah.
all the touches.
He's going to be out 3 or 4 weeks. That's the thing. Him and Mostert have been splitting them. I think Mostert gets a little bit more.
Yeah.
But Achan gives me enough. You know,
A-Chain's like a good
he's a good
burst.
power back.
Yeah, that's it. And he gives you like a burst of offense
Because
pretty quickly.
Mostert, he's the faster one.
Yeah.
Even though I'm telling you, dude, That is the fastest offense in my lifespan
Yeah.
that I've seen.
Yeah.
Everybody says that this kind of reminds them of the greatest show on turf. It looks better, personally. But also, NFL was different back then. It
The
was.
lights just turned on. That was weird.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I thought Braden's dad was walking up. I was like, oh.
That'd be really funny if they walked up here. But after that, I have Stephon Diggs, who's just a consistent 18-plus a week.
Stephon, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best receivers in the league. Top
Yeah.
10 easily.
Route runner. Oof.
Yeah.
Crisp.
You know,
Keenan Allen, who has been
Keenan Allen has
Keenan Allen's been my dog since I've started playing fantasy. I've gotten him like every year.
Yeah, I will probably try to get him next year.
He is. I love. He's their wide receiver 1, and Mike Williams is done for the year. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that. But Keenan,
Good physical receiver.
yeah, I love. He's so good in traffic too. Like catching traffic is insane. But he is my other wide receiver. Tight end's Travis. We're in an 8-man league, by the way, so that's why these teams kind of sound ridiculous. Travis Kelce, tight end. He was my first pick or second pick, somewhere around there.
I think he was your first.
He might have been my first because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a tight end first.
Because
off
you
the
were
bat.
like pick
5.
5?
Yeah, somewhere.
I think I was pick 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Because I took Tyreek.
Then people slept on this man because he was suspended the first 3 games. But I got Kamara like
Yeah.
7th round in the draft because I was
Dude,
like, you know what?
insane. A 7th-round pick for Kamara. That man
Because
coulda
he was
easily-
suspended. Everyone was like, oh, I don't want him if he's going to be suspended. I was like, he's suspended 3 games. I'm going to have him for, 14 weeks after that?
He easily should have been a 2nd round.
Yeah. So now I have him at the flex, which is he's been a dog. Or he's
goated,
getting like 16 points easily a week. Cleveland's defense, which
They're good. They're really good.
points wise they are fine. They give me like 8-9 points a week.
That's solid.
Yeah.
You don't need
They're
that,
not like
no.
a showy defense, but good Lord, without take out fantasy wise, they're the best defense in the league. Like, maybe besides Dallas. Them and Dallas, San Fran too. Cleveland, dude, they are dogs. They're carrying.
That's
their
what's
team.
keeping them in their
Yeah.
game.
They're
It's
they're
not
carrying.
Deshaun Watson.
No, it's not. It's not freaking PJ Walker last week because Deshaun's hurt.
Imagine PJ Walker beating the 49ers.
He did.
That's what I'm doing.
He did.
I'm like, how in God's green earth did that happen?
McCaffrey hurt, Ayuk hurt, and who's their offensive lineman's really good? Crap.
Trent Williams.
Yeah,
I
Trent
think,
Williams
right?
got hurt.
Yeah.
Also, Tyler Bass, Buffalo's kicker. That's my kicker. My bench is Devontae Smith, Tyler Lockett, Geno Smith, DeAndre Swift, which DeAndre Swift, I can just if I'm feeling him over like Josh Jacobs or Raheem Mostert one week, I can just switch out because he'll get me an easy
I think I
17
would
points a
take
week.
Swift over Jacobs personally.
I'm thinking about it.
I would not take out Mostert. That man's going to get you an easy 2 touchdowns every week, almost probably.
I have Detroit's defense on the bench. They're doing all right this year.
Detroit.
They're another 7-8 points a
when
game
we get
kind
to
of.
Super Bowl predictions and playoff stuff.
Hey, Detroit looks good this year. Jared Goff is back to LA Ram
Dude, he looks,
productivity.
He looks like the year whenever they went to the Super Bowl. He kind of like 2018.
before Stafford.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the last good, really, really good
With
year.
him and Todd Gurley.
Gurley was a beast, man.
yeah. I miss Gurley.
Before
Injuries.
knees and
Yeah.
I feel bad for him, man.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah.
But after that, I have Cole Kmet as my bench tight end.
From Chicago.
Yep.
Yeah.
He gets like a 9.
He's a pretty good
8
target.
points a-
Besides DJ Moore.
Then I picked up a kicker this past week because Anthony Richardson is now done for the year. Because I already have Geno in my bench
That's
spot.
so sad, dude.
And I got Brent Maher from LA because he's been getting 10 points a game. So I was like, you know what? If anything happens to Bass, I have Maher on the bench. So
Maher though, I don't trust him after Dallas's playoff game.
dude,
last year.
he gets 10 points a game.
Really?
So hey, Tyler Bass got me 0 points last week. He missed 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's
It's not a good time.
Buffalo struggled in that game though. Just to,
They did. They won though, right? They beat the
They
Giants.
beat them 14-9. The Giants in Buffalo.
That's crazy.
Prime time.
Josh Allen's so inconsistent, dog.
Dude, some weeks he looks like the best quarterback known to man.
Yeah.
And then some weeks.
You know the best weeks he looks like? You know the weeks where he looks like the best quarterback throwing the man? He throws the ball to Stephon Diggs 18 times.
Yeah.
That's when he looks like, because Stephon's just going to go up and catch it.
If Stephon ever came there, probably would
Probably
not
want to hear about him.
Yeah.
But you can say your team if you want.
Okay. So I had to move a lot of people because I got a lot of people on a bye week this week, which is going to be really tough. But
Yeah.
my starting QB, this week I'm going to start Brock Purdy over Lamar. And here's the reason why.
Who's Lamar play?
Detroit
Ooh.
That's why.
Yeah. Who's Brock play?
at Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm starting Brock.
Yeah.
And I think McCaffrey and them's going to be back in time.
Maybe.
Even if not, I still take Brock.
Yeah.
Because he's not bad. He's more than a system QB, in my opinion. He's not top 10.
He kind of didn't do great last week. He was
No.
also playing against the top 3 defense
But
in the
he
league
did
without
what he
all of his
needed-
weapons.
He did what they needed him to do in that final drive.
Yeah.
You know, he
Oh, wait,
gave the
Ayuk wasn't
team
hurt. I said Ayuk was hurt earlier. I was wrong. Debo was the guy that was hurt.
Debo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ayuk was still help. I don't know. It was one of the two.
Yeah. My normal starting running backs is normally Joe Mixon.
Ooh,
It has
he's been underperforming.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Cincinnati as a whole.
I don't know if I should drop him or not because I feel like once I drop
Don't
him, that's
drop
when-
him.
Yeah.
Someone's going to pick him up.
Yeah.
Trade him if you instead of dropping him, I'd trade him for something.
Yeah. Achan's probably been my best running back, honestly. If
He's
he
hurt,
wasn't
though, now.
he would be starting.
He's
right
out for
now.
what, another month? 2-3 weeks? something like
3 weeks, I think. Yeah. So when he comes back, he's getting right back in the starting lineup. But
Yep.
right now, I'm starting Ramondre Stevenson from New England. It's the best.
New
I
England.
got.
New England. That's another.
He's actually probably one of the bright spots on that
That's
team.
about it.
They got nothing.
Remember when people said Tom Brady's a system quarterback?
Oh yeah,
Tom Brady was a system, dude.
He's making Bill Belichick look stupid.
Yeah, like Tom Brady was a system.
Because yes, I don't think if Tom Brady was there,
Poor
Bill
Mac Jones.
Bill Belichick wouldn't have won 6 Super Bowls if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Look,
Wait, no, he won 5. Wait, or did Brady win 7?
Brady did win 7.
Oh, so he won 6 at New England.
Yeah,
Jeez.
and he rubbed it in Bill's face
He went to
because New England couldn't beat the record, but Tom did.
Yeah.
On his own.
Tom
That's
did on his own.
insane.
That's crazy.
Freaking,
Yeah.
That's bad. I got the running back from Washington, Brian Robinson Jr.
I saw you picked him up the other day. You
Yeah.
dropped
Zach Moss.
Zach Moss.
Jonathan Taylor's back, so
Yeah, he's probably gonna take over the touches.
I feel bad for Colts fans, dude. Colts are gonna go through.
Cursed franchise, dog. I swear. Ever since Peyton.
I feel like we're cursed. I think we're cursed too. We'll get in that.
The Colts haven't had a quarter because here's the thing: they had Andrew Luck, and then he got hurt, and then he retired.
Dude, when he retired, because the Colts were going to be good if he didn't retire.
Yeah,
I don't
and then he
think.
retired,
They had
and we're
one
like-
of the best offensive lines.
They still kind of do.
Yeah, that's the solid part about them.
Yeah.
They have a young.
They have
team.
what's his face? Guy's really good. It's not Zach Martin. He plays for Dallas. God, I can't remember his name, but he's really good.
Quentin Nelson.
Quentin Nelson. Yeah, dude, freaking dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
Okay, my starting wide receivers: Tyreek Hill, probably the best receiver in fantasy. One of.
Oh yeah, especially in fantasy. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's got like 30
He
points
gives
a
me
week.
30 every week. Every week.
Yeah.
That was my first pick of my.
That's a smart first
round.
pick.
DJ Moore.
He's been gotten better.
He's gotten a lot better. I think he would be a lot better if he just had a little bit of a better quarterback.
Yeah,
Justin Fields is not
very
he's-
inconsistent.
Yes. Some weeks Justin Fields looks like he could be another prime Cam Newton, and then some weeks he just looks like, he looks worse than P.J. Walker.
For real.
Looks like Colt McCoy. It's bad. Yeah.
Jeez.
I'll stoop that low. That's low. I know. Tight end, Evan Ingram.
Okay.
It's not bad,
It's not horrible.
but I drafted him like 6th, 7th round. Tight ends were all gone. You took Kelsey. Somebody took Kittle.
You
real
take like
quick.
the top 4 tight ends. They're all
And
gone
then
after
that's
that.
it. That's it. Like, there's nobody.
TJ. It's
Hawkinson,
Kelsey, TJ, maybe Goddard.
I'm telling you, Laporta's going to be. Laporta from Detroit.
Oh yeah.
Laporta is moving.
Someone has Laporta.
I think it's Harrison.
Of course he
I
has.
think it's Harrison.
Laporta. Harrison has everybody.
Harrison hates me though because I took Achan. I
Yeah.
picked him up because I saw him slowly rising, like right in time. Like I think after the 2nd or 3rd week, I picked up Achan, and my flex is Puka Nacua.
Puka. Now he's
I might move him on the bench because
because Cooper's back.
Cooper's back. If Cooper wasn't back, I mean Puka's still giving me solid points.
Yeah,
He's
they're
giving me
still
like
gonna
15
target him.
even with Coop. But yeah, my defense is 49ers.
That's a good defense.
Yeah. And then my kicker had the game of his life last week. Gave me 18 points, Harrison Butker.
Oh yeah, Kansas City baby.
That's probably why I won last
Yeah.
week, honestly. But I usually have Lamar Jackson. I'm not going to start him this week. So he's on my bench technically. Joe Mixon's on my bench. And then my bench wide receiver is Garrett Wilson.
Okay.
I would start him, but I don't know. It's like every other week. It's
Yeah.
like Zach Wilson tries to throw it to him, but it's like Garrett Wilson doesn't get enough separation, I guess, or
Yeah.
something. Because they double team him. I understand.
Yeah. And Zach Wilson,
Yeah. Zay Flowers.
That's not horrible.
It's not horrible for
He
what
ain't
I
great.
got him in.
He
I
ain't-
got him in like I don't know.
I'd maybe pick up. Well, no. I'd maybe pick up like Jacoby Myers at that point.
Over him? But Jacoby
He
on
is-
New England?
Devontae's hurt, I think.
Adams?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Jacoby plays for I will say Oakland for the rest of the time. Las Vegas. He plays for the Raiders.
Yeah.
I think Devontae's hurt. So if you want to pick up
Harrison
Jacoby,
Yeah, but Jacoby is like on New England.
I thought Jacoby was on Las Vegas.
Am I dumb? Yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah, he's on Vegas.
I thought about Drake London from Atlanta.
Maybe Drake London.
He's in.
God, Desmond Ritter. You're gonna trust Desmond Ritter to throw to that guy?
No, that's fine.
That dude's horrible.
I thought about Rasheed Rice, but then he's on the Kansas City Chiefs, and number one target is
Kelsey and
They don't care about
maybe like one other. They signed Miko Hardman back.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he left for like half a season. And
Yeah,
came
they're
back.
like, all right, baby, come back.
But anyone else on your team?
And then I have, Zay Flowers. Adam Thielen, he's going to be starting.
You might move him up.
He's moving in my flex.
Yeah.
He's not in there right now because it's our bye week.
Yep.
And then I have Jake Ferguson as my backup tight end, who I'm not.
Who he play for?
Dallas.
He's behind God. Wait, not Goddard.
I think he's the starter now.
Is he the starter?
I think so.
Who used to be there? They used to have like a 2 tight end system.
Yeah.
With like 2 like pretty good tight ends back to
I
back.
think the last time I remember their tight end was Jason Witten, but that was
Oh,
years ago.
Witten. Jeez, that was a long time
That was
ago.
years ago. I think
Witten was a
2019
dog,
was
bro.
his oh, dude, he was.
Witten was a dog.
That dude was a beast. That man looked like J.J. Watt
Oh,
on
yeah.
the tight end side. But yeah, that's my team. Clearly,
Let's
that's
talk about
not- That's not
actual
my
NFL.
starting lineup, but I have to because I have like 4 players on a bye week and 1 hurt.
Let's talk about actual NFL now.
Okay.
What you got, Mr. Host?
Predictions?
Okay.
Like-
Predictions for what? Playoffs?
Oh,
Super
okay.
Bowl?
Let's do playoffs first.
I need to pull up standings.
Yeah, that's what
I can't think of all the NFL teams.
I got it right here if you want.
Well, I don't want to like
Oh yeah.
look
true.
over on you,
Yeah.
you know.
That's very
I can
true.
pull it up on my phone.
All right, AFC.
Who's gonna win the AFC?
AFC, yeah. It depends on who gets home advantage, honestly.
Here's the thing, the safety net is Kansas City,
I think I'm gonna say Kansas City still. Their defense has gotten
but
a
their
lot.
offense is so inconsistent. It pisses me off because they have all the weapons not all the weapons.
They
though.
don't
They have
have
Patrick
any weapons.
Mahomes.
Travis Kelce.
Patrick Mahomes, Mr. Perennial quarterback.
Okay, I don't have any doubts about Patrick Mahomes. You know why? Went to the Super Bowl last year.
Who's
Tyreek Hill.
the guy that dropped like so many balls from him?
Kadarius Toney,
Golly, man.
dude.
And he's supposed to be a dog from
He's
New York.
supposed to be. Did you see when they trash talked New York? And it was like after the first week after he dropped so many balls, and Stephen A. literally called him out. He's like, "Brother, you shouldn't be talking trash if you keep dropping those balls and stuff like that." But it wasn't just him. I think with Miko coming back helps.
Yes, Miko.
that
Because
adds
Miko
more
was good.
speed.
Miko was
Yes.
bad, or not bad. Miko was good.
He gives me like he's the closest thing to
Tyreek
Hill.
they can get.
So
Bring back Deshaun Jackson.
he's too old now.
Yeah, dude, he's like 80,000 years old.
But they brought him. Who brought him back? Who actually brought him back? You remember when Kansas City had LaShawn McCoy?
Oh gosh, man, yeah.
They went to the Super Bowl and won it that year. And then the next year he went to Tampa Bay and won that one too.
All right, so teams that are not definitely like you want to talk about who's overrated right now. Their record does not show like how good they actually are. Freaking Baltimore, they're 4-2.
They are overrated.
They're not good.
They're not.
Yeah, I think they've had an easy schedule
Bengals
and they've
are
sneaked
still
out.
winning that division, in my opinion. They're getting right once again.
I tell you what, if Deshaun Watson starts playing like Deshaun Watson, I think the Browns have a chance.
That's the thing holding back.
Yeah,
And also Chubb.
yeah, Chubb being gone.
Chubb is their offense.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah, they do have Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt is a stud.
Isn't he
I
the
wanted
isn't he the
us
guy that like beat up his girlfriend though? He did something like
I
that.
think a lot of them do it.
Yeah. There's
Tyreek Hill.
a lot of
Everybody
players.
forgets about him.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
years ago he was in the
Yeah.
allegations for beating up somebody?
Yeah, that's right.
Wasn't his kid? Or
I
he
don't
doesn't have kids.
I think you're talking about AP.
Dude, I can't keep up.
AP like spanked his kid and he got canceled for it.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, I think it was for spanking his kid. It might have been
I
worse.
feel like Tyreek
Don't-
Hill or I feel like one of them's going to turn out like Antonio Brown all over again.
But maybe another team that might win it. I mean, if Miami keeps going on the streak they're going on,
it's going to come
maybe.
back. It's going to
Jacksonville's 4-2.
Jacksonville looks good.
I don't think they have the legs to get there.
Yeah.
I think they'll finish like a solid 8 or 9 win team. Maybe getting the wild
I'm
card.
gonna say 11. I say they go 11 and 6.
11? Okay.
11 and 6. I'm going to say, okay, this is my bold predictions. Number 1, I'm not going against Kansas City. Still has the best quarterback in the league. He might not be playing as the best quarterback right now. You're not going to win
He's
MVP.
still the guy, though.
You're not going to win MVP every year.
Nope.
But I'm not going against Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes. And this is another thing about Kansas City. Kansas City's defense has gotten a lot better since last year. And Isaiah Pacheco, he plays his heart out, dude.
Pacheco, yeah.
Every week. I'm going to say Kansas City gets the 1 seed. Number 2, Miami.
Yeah.
Number 3,
Buffalo.
I'm going to say Jacksonville.
Okay.
Number
You think
4,
they're going to finish better than Buffalo?
yeah. Well, you also have to go based off of division standings
okay.
and stuff. So number 4, Bengals. It could be number 3, Bengals.
Who else is in the? Oh wait, because
Jacksonville.
Bengals might still win it.
Number 5 is going to be Buffalo.
Okay. So you don't think? So you think the Bengals are going to win their division?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't trust Baltimore. I really don't.
Because I was saying Cleveland. I think Cleveland has a chance of winning their division.
They do.
Because Bengals offense is like, we'll see if they do good, and their defense is struggling.
If they had Nick Chubb, I would agree with you.
Okay.
I don't trust the shot.
I'll go with you, Browns. I'll be with her all the way. I'll go with the Browns.
Bengals. Joe Burrow.
I agree with everything else you just said,
Yeah.
except for the Bengals. I think the Browns are going to do good.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Number 5 would be the Bills.
Yep.
Number 6, I do think either the Ravens or the Browns will get it.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, Pittsburgh's not making it.
Poor Chargers too.
Dude,
Poor Chargers.
if only they had half of a defense.
Like a half.
And the sad part, they have some studs on there.
Or
at
some
least you would think.
or some coaching,
Brandon Staley's getting
Brandon
fired.
Staley needs we said this the past 2 years that he's gonna get fired, and he keeps
How is
staying.
he still there?
I don't understand.
Justin Herbert has been playing lights out. That offense is amazing.
Yeah.
Like they average what? No less than 30 a game, I believe.
Maybe. I'm looking at points for right
and
now.
they're 2-3.
Yeah. It's just
Chargers will make it. I still think
Okay.
so. I think they're going to be like a 10-7 win team just because of how bad that defense and that coaching is. But Justin Herbert's just honestly, they had a better defense. I think Justin Herbert could win MVP.
all right. You know who has a chance of wild card? These 2 teams. You ready?
Okay.
The Jets. I think have a chance.
I bet Aaron Rodgers is going to come back.
I've heard he's ahead of schedule.
I've heard rumors that it's all faked out. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either.
But tell me, this man was not on an ankle brace this last week. This man was throwing.
Oh no.
He was there.
I think the Jets might be wild card. You know, another team might be wild card, and this would freaking shock everybody because we didn't expect them to be anywhere near as good as they are.
Texans.
The Texans.
The
dude.
Texans look freaking good.
And you know what sucks? We passed up on C.J. Stroud.
Okay, if we're getting into that, yeah,
I do love Bryce. We won't get into that. We've been talking for a while. Well, we might bring up more.
I want to bring
Panthers
up a little bit more Panther stuff at the very end. At
Okay.
least.
So
Like,
you
let
want to
that
move
be
on
the
to
closing
NFC?
thing?
Okay. You want to bring up more NFC stuff?
Okay, yeah.
then?
So what's your top 7? My number 1, Kansas City.
Kansas City, Miami.
Number 3 is going to be. I'm actually going to say Bengals. You're
Number
gonna
3 being the no. All right, that's where I said the Browns were number 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And then number 4, Jacksonville.
Yeah. Number 5.
I'm going to say is the Bills.
Buffalo, yeah.
6. I agree with you with the Jets.
Jets, I think.
And then I say 7 Chargers.
Okay. I agree with that.
I don't know about the Texans.
I'd love for the Texans to get in there, but
Yeah, but then I also don't want to see that because everybody's comparing
CJ and Bryce.
We'll get into
We'll
that
get
in a
into
second.
that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
NFC.
All right.
This is crazy. Number 1.
Number 1's got to be San Fran.
That's
Everyone
the
healthy.
best
Everyone
freaking-
healthy. Yes. Golly, they're so good.
Dude, that's the best team. Even if Brock Purdy went down, I think Sam Darnold would succeed.
Donald did, yeah.
I think so. That system is so good, and Kyle Shanahan is one of the best offensive minds ever.
Golly, we're last in the NFC. It's just a painful thing to
We're
see.
blasting everything.
Yeah.
You know our offense ain't.
Our point differential is 74.
You know the crazy thing though, we have basically the best ranked offense in our division.
That's insane.
Our defense is just we have so many injuries.
Yeah, we have,
And
and we're
Frank-
having more.
I think our offense is about to get a lot better since
I think
Thomas
so.
Brown.
All right, so yeah, number 1, San Fran.
Number 2,
Ooh.
I'm gonna say
Philly or Detroit?
Detroit.
Who's in their conference or the division?
Packers, Vikings, Bears. It's
Oh,
Detroit.
number 2.
It's Detroit.
Detroit Lions at number 2 in the NFC is
Isn't
wild.
this crazy? If you thought about it 2 or 3 years ago, saying Detroit would be the number 2 team in the NFC, I'd be like,
I would laugh in your face.
freaking crazy.
Yeah.
You're freaking crazy. But yeah,
I think they're
nobody
number
else in that division is making the playoffs. Hot take. Honestly, I think the Bears could finish better than the Packers and the Vikings right now.
2. Really?
You want to know why? The Bears are like They show potential. They could be.
They could be
decent.
good.
Okay,
so
number 3?
3, probably Philly.
I'm going to say Cowboys. If
Dak has to show me that he's got the stuff.
that defense, I have no question about.
Oh, I don't doubt the defense. I don't doubt the Cowboys' defense every year.
If Dak underperforms, they need to move on from Dak.
I think so too.
They really do.
Because they moved on from Zeke.
Philly is overrated in my opinion. They're barely getting by teams. They barely beat Washington.
Yeah, I think their offense is overrated.
Their defense is stellar too.
Their defense is pretty good.
I don't. They have the best offensive line in the league, probably. Besides
Hurts
49ers.
Hurts had a bad game.
Is playing bad.
Hurts had one bad game. Hurts had one bad game.
What's his? I need to.
He had 3 interceptions last week.
Yeah, I know. I want to see his stats. No, that shows career.
Oh God! I saw 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. I was like, oh my
That's
God.
This week. I mean, that's this year.
Okay, yeah. So he hasn't really been.
He's not playing great.
He's not playing amazing.
66.2 completion percentage could be better, but it's not.
66%.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. But 1,500 yards, but the 7 interceptions.
It's playing like James Winston out there.
Dude. Dude.
But all right, let's take this for example. Then, how many touchdowns did he throw last week? Do you know?
I think he threw 2 and 3 interceptions.
7 interceptions. The 3 of those interceptions were in one game. So we do have to think about that.
Well, he would be okay. So he would be if he
threw those 2 touchdowns and didn't throw any interceptions, which I know is wishful thinking, but
7 and 4. That's
which
still
isn't great, but isn't like bad.
That's Bryce Young's almost. You think about that with our type of
Think about how
talent.
many times he's fumbled too.
Twice or 3 times.
Okay, yeah. So he's had what?
He's had
6 or 7 turnovers.
He's had 7 turnovers and 6 touchdowns.
That's
and
not
a
good.
Rookie
Yeah.
on the worst team
On
in
the
the NFL.
worst team in the NFL.
Sorry, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
You're not winning MVP this year, buddy.
Oh no, I think
came close last year.
McCaffrey, if he was still healthy, but
Dude, McCaffrey's winning it. I feel like
I hope he can come back.
he's gonna be healthy. I think he's fine after this week.
But anyways, back to the NFC.
Yeah.
2 or 3. I'm still gonna go with
You
Philly.
going with Philly? I'm going with Dallas.
4.
Yeah.
Golly, the rest of them are so mid.
Bucks. It has to be the Bucks because of the division standings.
Yeah, because Atlanta's not good enough. If the Saints can let Derek Carr just throw the ball somewhere else that's not an out route on the sideline, they can do something.
they
but-
should be the one to win the
Yeah, I think it's tough
Division.
between Tampa and New Orleans.
because they have the best defense.
Yep.
They have probably the best.
They
offense.
have a competent offense.
They should. They have the players they need. It just
Pretty sure
depends
Baker
on-
got hurt this past week. I could be
Oh,
wrong.
really?
I'm pretty sure Baker got hurt. So, in my opinion, it should be 4 New Orleans. And then
I don't disagree, but
they've won 2 games on the road. They've only played 2 games at home out of the 6. I haven't even thought about that.
it just depends on what Derek Carr can do.
That's what I'm saying. So that was the 4.
I'm actually shocked of how the Bucks have looked. They've looked better than I thought.
5. God, that Seattle division.
Oh man, Seahawks.
I'm going to go Seahawks.
I'm gonna say
There's not a
Seahawks.
good team in that division, I don't think. I
Really?
think Seahawks are
They've had some really good
inconsistent.
wins though.
The Rams also inconsistent. They don't know if they want to play like
Dude,
they
they've been
usually
playing
do,
like
or
they look like that year. Some weeks looks like that year they went to the Super Bowl, and then
Yeah.
some weeks it looks like COVID year for
yeah.
them.
It's just I don't know what they're thinking.
I'm gonna say Seahawks.
I'll go with the Seahawks there.
Or no, actually, I'm gonna take another team from the NFC East first. It would have to be either Eagles or Cowboys,
Okay,
and
so
then
yeah.
Seahawks.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna say Eagles, then
So that's
Seahawks.
6.
That's 6, and then the 7th seed.
Um,
Gosh,
not Washington. Well,
Washington is better than I thought. Sam Howell's been doing pretty
maybe
decent.
Tampa if they play okay.
I don't see 2 teams out of the NFC
NFC
South.
South, yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna put my money more on the Rams.
Okay, you know what? That's a safe pick.
I'll
go with that.
I gotta be with that
Because after you get to the top 3 or 4 of the NFC,
Yeah, it's
or
kinda-
it's like
it's
who
mid.
knows who's going to
It's
make it.
mid. Now, I'm not gonna go round by round, but I'll just do AFC Championship, NFC Championship, final Super Bowl. AFC, I'm gonna say Kansas City and Miami.
I agree.
I really think, yeah. NFC, Detroit and San Fran.
I agree.
Now,
The Super Bowl is probably going to be a repeat. Has a very big chance of being Kansas City versus San Fran again.
I got a hot take.
I think Miami will win against Kansas City.
I'm going to agree with
Tyreek comes into town.
I think it will be at Kansas City,
Yeah.
but I think Tyreek has a revenge game, has at least 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Tyreek and Miami
But
go
it
Super
is
Bowl.
cold. Miami don't play well in the
Miami
cold.
don't play well in the cold. I'm still going Miami,
I still will too.
even though you never know with the refs in Kansas City.
I'm going to say Miami and San Fran.
Okay. Yeah,
Because Detroit,
I'd love to see Detroit
I would
in the
love
Super
to
Bowl.
see Detroit in the Super Bowl, but
Yeah.
I don't think so yet because they're still a really
I'm
young-
so down with Miami versus San Fran because those two offenses going against each other would be so fun.
San Fran has the better defense.
They do, but I think Miami's defense is so quick, and I want to see how Tua does.
Yeah, against a really, really good
I want to see how
defense.
Brock does.
Yeah. I think San Fran would win that game.
Yeah, I think San Fran's winning it all this year.
The only thing
That's a safe bet, but
on the team that Miami has better like position wise than San Fran is their wide receiver 1, Tyreek.
yeah, he's
Probably
better.
wide
He's probably
receiver
better
2
than Debo.
with Jalen Waddle.
Jalen Waddle, Jalen and Brandon Ayuk, I think are pretty.
And they have a better quarterback in Tua. But you take the rest of San Fran, they have the best running back in the league, arguably.
best line.
Best line, best defense. They have really good receivers. They have the better tight end.
I think maybe Miami's secondary might be a little bit better than San Fran's, but not by much.
Oh, yeah, Ramsey. Has he even came back yet?
Oh, he plays for Miami, don't he?
Yes. He hasn't even showed up yet.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, dang. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to say San Fran wins that game.
I'm gonna say San Fran wins it all this year.
I would love to see McCaffrey win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, me too. That's
Nothing would
another thing
make me-
biased.
Nothing would make me happy. I don't care if that's biased. He's the best running back in the league, and I've been so tired of everybody's like, oh, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry looks washed.
Yeah,
No, he don't. He just don't
he's
look
the only
great.
part of Tennessee that's doing anything. So
Yeah.
But all right, you want to talk Panthers?
Yeah. I guess this will be our final thing.
Yep.
Uh,
Sorry, this is long-winded. I'm not sure how long we've been talking.
well, we also, like, this is the first episode, and we're, like, covering
We're trying to get
6
this weekly.
weeks
Yeah.
into this.
Yeah.
Well, 8 weeks on college, 7 in NFL now. Let's talk about the Panthers.
I'm not mad at Bryce.
Bryce is not the problem.
Nope.
This goes
Frank
back-
Reich giving up the playmaking is great. 'Cause
That's a good
jeez.
sign. I think this is my bold take. We win. If we win like 6 games,
I'm honestly happy.
I would be so happy because right now we're the number 1 pick in the draft, but we don't have that pick. It's
No, we don't.
Chicago's.
Chicago's.
If we actually had that pick, I would be tank away. Tank away.
Yep.
Get
We
somebody
draft another quarterback.
I would take Drake May
Mm.
over. I honestly think. I know it's biased because I'm a Tar Heel fan.
Yep.
I know it sounds biased, but I think Drake May.
Drake May's good.
I think he would fit our system better than Caleb Williams. That's why I'm also saying that. It's not just all based off of bias. And I've watched Caleb Williams since.
At this point,
since
what is
last
our
year.
system?
Yeah, we.
Because that's another thing I
we
want to
don't
talk
have an
about.
identity at
I
all.
swear to God, if we
I think it needs to be more of a passing offense.
last week we played Miami.
We looked great in the
First quarter we played so aggressive. I was like,
I've heard a lot of things that everybody said Thomas Brown was calling the first quarter. If that's what that is,
here's the thing: we played so aggressive. We went for a fake punt.
we almost got it.
We went for a fake punt. Almost got it. Here's the thing: we didn't get it. I wasn't mad. I was like,
No.
I haven't seen us ever go for a fake punt. So I was like, oh my
Dude.
gosh, this is great. Then the rest of the game, we played so scared.
Yeah.
Like, why in the same game would we?
Stop.
Why in
would
the
you
same
slow
game
it
would we
down?
go for fake punt and then to end the half,
Don't call a timeout.
wind down the clock to kick a field goal and miss it in the same game?
I don't even blame Eddie for missing the kick. He shouldn't. Never
He should have never
went.
went up to trying to kick it unless we absolutely had to.
We could have gotten more yards.
Yes,
We could have gotten a touchdown, maybe.
maybe.
I don't think maybe the touchdown.
We were driving down the field.
Dude, we were looking good.
We were driving down the field. I was like, oh my gosh, we can score a touchdown in the half. That'd
was
be great.
looking like the Bryce
They
Young.
protected him for more than half a second.
That's another thing. Our offensive line is atrocious. Well, all the injuries. We were missing like 3
We
starting
have a lot of
offensive
injuries,
linemen.
and our secondary is just toast.
Dude, we've been through it this year. You want to talk about the Colts being a cursed team? I think we're cursed. I really
agree.
do. I think, but this all this problem come back to a common denominator, and that is the owner and the GM.
Yeah. Get him out. Get him out.
We need Scott Fitterer to leave. That needs to be the first firing, probably.
Yeah.
He does terrible in the draft after the first round. I can't think of a second-round pick that we've kept that's starting besides Mingo. But
Yeah.
he's a rookie. But I can't think of somebody that's actually turned out to be good that we picked in the like second, third round. Jeremy Chin, maybe.
Yeah, he's hurt though. Again,
They're thinking about trading him. But his trade value went down because he's hurt.
he's hurt now. That means probably Burns is going to go.
I think Burns is going to get traded. I hate to see him go.
I want to see him get traded somewhere like.
We need the picks.
Yeah.
We need the draft capital. We need to do whatever we got to do because we're rebuilding.
Honestly, I won't be surprised if they trade him to Chicago.
Dude, if we got our pick back.
And got a number 1 pick back. I honestly would not be surprised. And at that point, I'd be kind of pissed off, but.
I honestly wouldn't even be that mad. If we got our pick back.
We basically just got nothing out of that.
Yeah. Honestly. Call me crazy, but we probably would draft another quarterback with that pick anyways.
We would.
Trade Brian, Burns, and probably Bryce if we did to Chicago. That would be terrible.
That would be a terrible trade.
I think they would do it, though.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if they do that for like a first and maybe another future first. They probably would do that.
We get rid of, I could see like Brian and our D tackle.
Oh, we don't need to trade Brian and Brown.
I can see it.
If we did that, we are stupid.
Yeah.
Because
that
you
our
need to
whole
keep
line
one
just
of
goes
them.
away.
You
Yeah.
need to keep one of them. Derek Brown's been doing a lot better than Brian
Maybe
Burns
Luvu.
this year. God, no,
I love Luvu, but I can see him
Luvu's
being a trade
probably-
piece.
Luvu's been the best defensive player this year by far.
Well, they keep doubling up Burns, and he can't get anything.
Yeah.
He's a speedy guy. He's not a power guy, so they double up on him.
That's what sucks.
We don't have any power on the edge,
If
I
he
think.
was built like Aaron Donald.
Oh, God. We don't have any
With
power
that
on the edge.
speed, because he's faster.
Yeah.
He's just not. Oh my gosh, Brian! If you hit like another 30 pounds in the gym, my God.
But, yeah, just wanted to brush on the Panthers season a little bit.
I don't think Bryce Young is a bust. I
No.
still have faith in him. He's not
Yeah.
the problem.
He's getting better every week.
He is. He's improving. He didn't even have turnovers this past week. He needs a wide receiver one.
Yep.
But it all boils down to having a better offensive line
Yep.
and just the management. Play calling, thank God it's going to Thomas Brown. I really think them two are going to click. And if they do click, I say get Frank out.
Get
And
this
move
guy.
Thomas
Yeah.
to the head coach. Jerry Overo, he's probably leaving after this year. Defensive coordinator. I love what he's done for our team, for what he's dealt with. He's made us stay in the game most of the time. We knew we weren't going to win against Miami and Detroit.
Even when we went up 14-0, I was like,
No.
probably not going
It
to
was
win.
fun
But,
while it lasted.
yeah. It was fun. We went up 14-0. I was like,
I was like,
dang, this is what it feels like to be up. They said it was our largest lead of the year so far. I was like,
it's depressing.
it's really sad.
Well,
But-
I mean, there's been games we could have won. I mean,
Yeah.
Bryce just needs to reduce the turnovers, which he's doing. But he's a rookie. He's going to make mistakes.
Yep.
I'm not expecting.
Perfection.
It just sucks when you see C.J. Stroud is like
Not making any mistakes.
Yeah, he's thrown his first pick this last week. That was
Yeah.
his first one. But he's in a better system.
Yeah. Granted, Houston doesn't have any weapons, but
He did. Tank Dale has looked great.
yeah.
Tank Dale. But they have a better system. Their coach, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Their management system has been a lot better than ours.
Yeah.
And yeah, so, and I really don't dislike Frank. I think there's been a lot of stupid decisions he's been doing, but you got to think he's been doing play calling and having to manage the game at the same time. That's a lot. He shouldn't have not ever.
He shouldn't have
started
picked up play calling, yeah.
That never should have been a start. I don't know why it took us to the bye week
Yeah.
to go 0-6 and be like, all right, Thomas, you take it from here.
All right. Yeah, I hope he finally learns how to manage the game a little bit more.
If he
Now
doesn't
that
use
he-
timeouts now,
God, please use timeouts, Frank. We
had
have them.
what? Didn't we have a minute?
We had two timeouts
and a minute left.
and a minute left, and almost in the
we
red
were
zone.
in the 30
Yeah.
something yard line. That's a touchdown. We could
Yeah.
have tied up the game.
Yeah, exactly. Into
At the
halftime.
very least, could have gotten a little bit closer for Eddie. Eddie could have hit that 40-something yard, but you shouldn't expect him to bail you out.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be how that is.
Once we missed it, I was like,
Dude, he did the same crap in the Vikings game. He
Yeah.
did the same crap. I'm like, are we serious?
yeah.
Our team looked a lot better last year, but I think, I don't think Steve Wilkes was the answer still. I think,
I think the Steve Wilkes situation was kind of like a Dan Campbell situation. Now, granted, Lions situations worked
they
out better,
fight for him,
but
though.
they love playing for him.
He was a great players coach.
Yeah.
His management still was not great.
Yeah, no.
But I think I wouldn't have been opposed if you
I wouldn't have been
kept Steve Wilkes
Yep.
and brought in Thomas Brown.
I wouldn't have been mad.
I wouldn't have been mad at
Because
all.
the thing that's an off season to work on the stuff that you messed
Yes.
up on.
Yeah. And he had our identity. Now, granted, I like to see more passing, but our run game was awesome
solid.
last year.
Yeah.
Maybe things will change. Austin Corbett's coming back this week.
Maybe.
This coming up week. We still need a top. We need a running back.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders doesn't look
Disappointing.
Like it. He's also been injured, but your
Hold on to
groin
the
doesn't
ball.
affect you holding the ball.
Hold on to the ball.
Chuba has looked really good.
Yep.
Chuba's looked good. I think Blackshear should get more carries because he's fast. And then LaVisca, if he's not hurt, I would love to see him. He's more of our power back. He just runs hard, so I
Yeah.
like that. I like Hayden Hurst as our tight end.
Yeah.
I think he's
Doing
I think
okay.
They need to involve him more, and then Adam Thielen's looked great.
Yep.
He's
Thielen.
33.
Try to get Mingo more involved somehow. As
Mingo
a
just
speedy
doesn't
guy.
look like he's running as fast. Like he just looks slow.
Yeah.
And then DJ Chark, he's supposed to be the speed.
He's supposed to be. Well, he's also supposed to be our catch and like a one-on-one guy.
Yeah, and apparently he's been getting open, but by the time he does, Bryce is
getting sacked. So
and then our defense, we have so many injuries left and right, dude. Like
our line's good. Our secondary is toast. Toast.
our line hasn't even done good against the run though.
Not really.
We have one of the worst run defenses. When we had in the past, one of the best.
I think our linebacker spot's empty too because Shaq's not there.
It hurts not having Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaq was one of our best run stoppers.
And like a leader on defense.
Yes.
He's been there forever.
Yeah.
But
I think brighter days are
they're
to
coming.
come. It can't get worse.
Yep.
It really can't. So that's the positive thing.
We have nothing to lose at this point. Let's just freaking try new things.
The thing that hurts is just that having the worst record in the league, but not having that first round pick. If we had our first round pick,
Tank.
I wouldn't even care.
Tank.
I would be like tank all the
Yeah.
way. Because last year I got mad. I was like, why are we not tanking?
Yeah.
Why are we not tanking?
And we started winning games. I was like, what the crap is going on?
We were about to make the playoffs. I was like,
If it was not for C.J. Henderson and what's his face guarding Mike Evans on the go route.
Keith Taylor.
Golly,
We
man.
got rid of Keith
We got rid of
Taylor.
Keith, but we kept freaking C.J.
Yeah. Honestly, CJ has done better than I thought this year.
Deontay's the one, or
Deontay.
Deontay's the one that's getting burnt.
Dude, Deontay Jackson,
Yeah.
trade him.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's fast. He's getting burnt. I literally saw him, like, rolling in the end zone because of Tyreek Hill. It is Tyreek Hill,
It is Tyreek Hill.
but it's also,
We know he's going to run a go route. So,
dude.
if he's lined up on the outside, you know he's going deep.
And we have good safeties. Von Bell, he's hurt now, too, which sucks.
Jeremy Chin.
Jeremy Chant. Well, they don't even use him half the time. They use him for, 50% of the plays. Like, put him in the box.
Yeah.
Let him blitz. That's what he's known for. He's not even a really good coverage safety. He reminds you more of a Jamal Adams.
Yeah.
And who's the strong safety? Xavier Woods, pretty good too.
Pretty good.
The defense would be a lot better
If we weren't
if
hurt.
we weren't hurt.
Yeah.
And the offense, I can't explain.
Yeah.
The offensive line, that's probably a big reason. Because, Bryce Young is 5'10", I know that.
That doesn't matter as much as people think it does.
But everybody thought he was going to be a bust and thought he was going to get hurt. Look at Anthony Richardson,
He's the best right now.
the biggest quarterback out of the league, and he's literally hurt the rest of the year. So,
All right. Well,
but that is all of Pigskin Recap. That is the very first episode. We hope you guys enjoy it.
got some housekeeping things, I guess, to run over. This will be uploaded, a Final Fantasy podcast with me, Braven, Ethan, and special guests will be uploaded soon. Hopefully. Got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Then, of course, Braven's talking about Mortal Kombat tournament at some point, which will also include our Spider-Man 2 review.
Yes.
We have a bunch of holiday stuff for Christmas going on, probably a live special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's anything y'all would want us to talk about,
Yep.
comment
down below.
And you got anything else to say?
Just like, subscribe if you're on YouTube, share with your friends, Spotify if you're on there, follow, give us 5 stars, put on notifications when we post. It's not often, but whenever we can.
Yeah, we're pretty busy. We're all in college.
Yeah.
One of us is about to get married.
Yep. I'm about to go back to college.
We all work.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a pretty busy time, but
We're full time.
we love to entertain you guys, so just make sure to turn notifications on. The next episode, I hope to start doing this weekly.
we'll do it weekly. We should.
And I love you guys, but
You guys got to say it back. And also, one more thing. Enjoy your weekend. And if there's any Panthers fans out there, enjoy your weekend of not losing.
yes, it's gonna be happy.
It's the 1 week.
All right, you guys have a blessed one.